And we are here today double teaming because we have a very special back to school hair hacks for you guys. So some of you might be parents like me. Some of you might be grandparents. Some of you like his grandma. Some of you might be
uncles, aunts,
friends of the family. And these hacks are for back to school, but even if you don't have any children at home, these are going to be perfect for you as well, because these are all hacks that we can use to make our lives a lot easier and move a lot smoother every single day. So you know, at Naturalicious, we are all about saving time, making your life easier, and not spend a whole lot of time on our hair. You know, it is crazy to me that so many people are under the impression that hair, specifically natural hair, has to be a chore, that it has to be hard, it has to be time consuming, it has to be like this whole difficult bane of our existence, and it should not be that way. Our hair is our crowning glory, and we love ourselves, right? And so we should be finding that our hair is a part of our day, but it's not our whole day. You know what I'm saying? So again, even if you are not someone who has a kid at home like me, or if you're not a grandparent who's taking care of your child, trust me, this stuff is going to be so beneficial for you regardless, okay? So if you are new to this, to Naturalicious Nation, or new to the lives here for Real Hair Revelations, I want to welcome you. Thank you for joining us. This is my ride or die. It's my A1 Day One. His name is Caden. He is our candy curator. If you've ever ordered from Naturalicious and you've gotten, oh, be careful, and you have gotten a candy in your order, this is the guy who chose your candy and put it in the box or the bag. It is his. That's what he does. That is his job. He did get a little bit of a promotion this summer. He was the warehouse assistant at the office this summer, but he is still the chief candy curator. All right, and so you have him to thank for your candy. Secondly,
nobody else to thank.
Thank him, right? Secondly, make sure that you are sharing this live. Share. We have not had Real Hair Revelations, y'all, in what, 3 weeks? First week we had a power outage. Second and third week we were out of town. Tomorrow, actually, my mother, his grandmother, has surgery in Ohio. We are actually going to the surgery, and the surgery starts at like 6:30 in the morning. It's a 3-hour drive. But I was like, we are not missing Real Hair Revelations again. We are doing this tonight. We cannot have a 4th week without RHR. So we're doing this tonight. Pretty much going to sleep for like 3 hours, getting up and driving to Ohio. So wish us luck, wish my mom luck with her surgery. All right. Last thing before we get started. Again, tag a friend in this live. Tag a friend and share this live. We want everybody to know this sort of information. Lastly, have y'all seen the Gala Glam tees that are in? We just got these in, and y'all, I put them in the nation. Y'all better not play. Y'all better not play, because I put these in the nation today, like 2 hours ago. We are already sold out of the 2XLs in white. So I'm telling y'all thinking about it and all this other stuff, it's going to get sold out just like the t-shirt towels. I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all be procrastinating. Y'all be trying to, figure out what you're going to do. Listen. If you want the tees, you see they sparkly, they nice. They're like super cute. These are in black. We also have them in white. This is the white version. Okay, this is it in white. These are in black. Okay. I love the black ones personally, but y'all wanted black and white, so we got both. But the white ones in 2XL are already sold out. So y'all go to the site. It's going to tell you how many are in stock. It's like a couple of each one left. And I just put them up 2 hours ago. So I'm telling you, you want them, go get them. Then you can find them on the website. Just go to the website and type in the search box, type glam, and you will see the Gala Glam tees. They are named after our very first customer ever of all time. Her name is Gala Lopez. She's in the nation. She's a ride or die. We opened on March 4th of 2013, and her first order was placed on March 4th of 2013. So shout out to Gala. I don't know if she's watching, but shout out to Gala. We love you. Thank you so much for always supporting us. You are the greatest. Okay, let's get into it, all right? I have a whole list of hacks for y'all. They fit great, Judy. I have on, I'm going to stand up. Maybe I'll pull this back a little bit so you can see. So I have on a medium. and I have room. And I ain't no skinny girl. This is a medium. You can see I have room. Okay. They're female, they're women's fitted shirts, but it's not going to, scoot over, Kaden, but it's not going to like keep you from being able to breathe. You know what I'm saying? So it's fitted, it's not a man's shirt, or it's not a unisex shirt. It's fitted, you know, a little bit like to a woman's body, but it's got the nice V-neck, but it, you definitely have some room to move around. Okay. All right, let's get into it. The hair hacks. No, because I have chicken scratch and I don't know.
I know how to read that.
I mean, I know, but they're not like really in order.
I know how to read.
He's like, I know how to read. All right, so what are we talking about today?
Late morning.
Okay.
Boy plus girl.
Okay, so let's say you are waking up in the morning and you are running behind. So imagine this. Imagine it's 7:30 in the morning. You either have to go to work or you have to get your kid together before he or she has to get to school in 15 minutes. What are you going to do? You woke up, your hair looks a hot mess. All right? If you have a boy, this is what I want you to do. This is assuming that your boy has a haircut like Kaden. If your boy has longer hair, I will tell you what to do when I talk about what to do for the girl. But let's assume that your boy has, his hair is low like Kaden's, okay? Or if you have a girl whose hair is low like Kaden's. You are going to do what Kaden does for his own hair. He does this himself now, but you can totally do this for your child if you're doing it yourself, okay? You're going to take step 2. Well, first of all, spray their hair with the Heavenly Hydration Grapeseed Hair Mist, right? Why don't you tell me your process? What do you do?
Like for when
you do your hair? Yeah.
So I use the
You got to scoot over so I can see you.
So I use the spray bottle first.
That has water in it.
Yeah. So
you're going to spray your hair with water.
Then I use step 2.
Yep. So step 2, this is the travel size right here.
I use like the big size.
Yeah, use the big size.
And then I use 1 because it's almost gone, and then I rub it in my hair. Then I use...
You use 1 what?
Like 1 drip in there.
Of the step 2?
Yes.
Okay. So he uses a little bit of step 2.
Then step 3. Then after that, I used, what is the white thing called where it sprays into your hand?
The hair mist?
Yeah. I used the hair mist.
Yeah.
Then the gel.
Uh-huh.
I know this is a lot of stuff, people.
It sounds like a lot, but let me kind of make it a little bit easier for them. Okay, so basically,
and then the sponge.
Yeah, so you're gonna spray your hair with water. We've done a whole video on it. Kaden has actually done a tutorial on it. So you're gonna spray your hair with water. Spray your baby's hair with water. All right. After that, you're then going to put on step 2. Put on step 2, smooth it around in your hair. Then you're going to put on the gel. And then after that, that's it. You just pick it out with a pick, and then you sponge it with the sponge, and you get the nice little curls. You're in and you're out in less than 3 minutes.
Well, I don't think you can pick it with this short of a hair.
I pick your hair.
No, you
Yes,
don't.
I do.
With this short.
Well, you just got it cut. But when your hair is longer, I cut it. I pick it. All right. So that's what you do for a boy. If you have a girl and her hair is longer, or if you have a boy who has longer hair, you got 15 minutes to get hair done and get to school or work in like record time, right? So what you're going to do is you can do exactly what I have. You can do a ponytail. All I do for this is I take the step 2, which is, again, the Moisture Infusion Styling Cream. Now, remember, this information is going to be relevant for you even if you do not have a child to get done. You can do this for yourself. This is literally what I did today on my own hair, right? I had to get to the office very, very quickly, had to do something to my hair, and had to be kind of cute. So, you take step 2, put it on your hair to get the curls activated, right? Put it on your hand. You know that I'm always talking about using the open palm method. So, you're literally taking step 2, take some of the cream, put it on your hands, okay? Put it on your hands like this. And then you just rub it on your hands like this. You don't want to pull, because when you pull, you're going to stretch the curl out. You're going to lose the curl definition. You don't want that. We're trying to create curls, right? So you're going to put it on your hair to activate your curl. Then, after that, you're going to put it in a ponytail, like I have my hair. Take the gel. Put the Dramatic Definition Gel on your edges, just like this. Brush it up. In the front and the back, put it in a ponytail. You're good to go. You're out the door. You got a cute puff. You move on with your day. You don't have to worry about spending a whole lot of time. Your curls are activated. Curls look nice. Good to go, done, right? So that's what you do in the morning when you have limited time before you get out the door to either head to school or before you head to the office or to whatever it is that you have to do in your amazingly wonderful day. All right. What's the next one, Kaden? By the way, do me a favor, you guys, and share this. Tag a friend, tag someone in here that you know. Make sure that they all know what's going on with Real Hair Revelations this week.
Yeah, but we only got 41
read the thing.
Locker, mirror, hair mist, the gel, and wide toothbrush.
Let me see.
Or toothbrush.
Okay, so if you have a student who may be a little bit older, so Caden is in the 3rd grade. He does not have lockers in his school yet. He doesn't get that till 6th grade, I think. But if you have a child who is, middle school to high school, and they have lockers, this is something they can do. Because, I feel like nowadays, especially the girls, they trying to make sure those edges are on point. They got to be cute. They can't be looking crazy. But stuff happens during the day. They have gym. They have lunch. They have who knows whatever else they have during the day. And the edges start to look a little bit crazy. So, get them a travel size of the gel. Travel sizes are coming soon, you guys, of the gel. Yay! But in the meantime, you can literally repurpose one of your old step 2 travel size jars like I have here. Pour your dramatic definition gel inside and give this to your child to take to school, or you can take this to work and use this at your desk or in your office. This is what I literally have this in my office, in my desk, so that if my edges start looking a little cray-cray in the middle of the day, or if I need to just redo any part of my hair, I have this available to me, and I have a little toothbrush, and I just brush it up and I keep it moving. All right. So if you have a child who is in high school or middle school and they have lockers, this fits perfectly in their backpack. It fits perfectly in that top shelf that they all have in their locker. They can have this and a little toothbrush, brush it up, and keep it moving. Okay? So that is a really nice little hair hack for during the day. Again, this information is relevant to you even if you don't have a child. We're talking about back to school hair hacks, but even if this is just you and you are focused just on your own stuff, give me the thing, please. You can still use this at your own desk, just like I do at my desk. Erica says, the girls at my school, middle school, stay in the bathroom fixing their edges. I know they do, Erica. I know. Because I'm not even in middle school, and I stay fixing my edges. And I'm far from middle school. And at the office, it's the same thing. Everybody at the office is, I think the youngest person in our office is 23. The oldest one is 56. And every single one of them be in the bathroom, checking their edges. We have a full-length mirror in the main part of the office as well. They be in there looking at their hair. So we are all edge conscious these days. So we got to make sure that we're looking good. And even if you're not trying to do the baby hair thing, like I don't have baby hair pulled down today, but I do have my hair pulled up. So you don't want the beauty and I always tell you guys, the beauty in your hairstyle a lot of times isn't even in the middle part. It's always in the edges and the ends, right? So you see how my hair is. It's in a high puff today, but my edges are pulled and they're kind of slicked down with the dramatic definition gel. If my hair were not, if these weren't smooth and slick, it wouldn't look as good as it does. It would look a little rough. And so the beauty of the style oftentimes lies in how the edges look and how the ends of the hair look. Everything else is kind of filler. So you want to make sure that those edges are on point for sure. Alice says, I want to fix some of my girls' edges. Well, Alice, I don't know if you have the dramatic definition gel, but if you don't, or if you do, I would suggest that you use it right on their edges. And how I do it is I just take my gel, and I just want to remind you guys, a little bit of this goes an extremely long way, okay? So this is the dramatic definition gel. I just stick my finger in it and I let the remainder drizzle off because you don't need a lot of it, okay? And then I just take it and I put it right on the edges. And then I have a brush, which I don't have up here with me, and I brush it up. And then that's it. And it stays. And it's so nice, at least for me, because I hate that really crunchy, like super hard hair. I can't stand it. And the nice thing about the dramatic definition gel is that it doesn't leave your hair hard or crunchy at all. It's actually It's crazy. It's crazy how it works. It's a really like soft but effective hold. So like I've had this in my hair all day long and my edges still look really good. I haven't really reapplied. But it's the hold. I also have it up here in my puff. And you can see it has movement. It's crazy. It's really crazy. Like it is strong, but it's not. It's crazy. It's like the perfect balance of what I feel like we all want in a gel. So that's why I love it so much. All right, what's next?
After school activities hair mist.
Okay, so if you have after school activities, Caden is actually a swimmer. So he swims sometimes twice a week, sometimes just once a week. So for him, he is obviously in the water with the chlorine. It's a lot going on. So we have the travel size of step 1 in his bag. And step 1, in case you don't know, is a chlorine remover. It actually removes toxins from the hair. So a lot of those swimmer shampoos, they are extremely harsh on the hair. They take like all, I know Danita, right? They take all of the moisture out of your hair, which is horrible for the hair. It leaves it dry, it leaves it hard, it leaves it brittle, split ends, the whole 9.
I can feel my hair.
Yeah, your hair feels super soft.
It kind of feels hard a little.
It does not feel hard, Kaden. Anyway.
That's crazy.
As I was saying, his hair does not feel hard. His hair feels very soft. Anyway, so what we do is we use the step 1 to remove the chlorine from his hair. And that gets it all out. So we have the travel size of that in his swim bag, in his after school bag. Now he's also a soccer player. So he plays soccer in addition to swimming. So in his soccer bag, we actually have the body butter, the travel size of the body butter. Because a brother be a little bit ashy after he rinses off.
I don't have a soccer bag.
You do have a soccer bag.
Huh? She's crazy right now. She's crazy.
You don't carry your soccer bag. That's why you don't know you have one. It's either me or Mike carrying it all the time.
No, you guys never bring it.
Okay. Anyway, in his soccer bag / swim bag, we keep his body butter because he be ashy after swimming, and we cannot have an ashy little boy. So hair hack or body hack number 3 is to carry the travel sizes with you in your kids' little bags or whatever. Or again, if this is not relevant to you, if you're not a parent, if you're not a grandparent who's taking care of your child, or an aunt or uncle who is caring for a child every single day, you can do the same thing in your purse. So you can carry the travel sizes of step 2, which I keep one of these in my bag. I also keep a travel size of the body butter in my bag, and I also keep a travel size of the gel in my purse. So I'm always carrying those things around me. Thank you, Malika. I'm always carrying those things around with me. Again, for him, he has in his swim bag his step 1. Thank you, Eva. Step 1 is in his swim bag, and then we also have, and I carry the body butter too to keep his hair moisturized. And then in his soccer bag, he has his body butter. All right.
I don't have a soccer bag.
Anyway, what's the next one?
Body butter towel.
We already talked about that.
Oh.
Oh, the travel pack. Okay, shoot. I don't have one with me. But you guys know the deluxe travel kits that we have? Well, it comes with a really nice canvas bag. It says Naturalicious on it. Has a pretty gold zipper. Those bags are so amazing for carrying around, obviously, all your Naturalicious products, but it's also really good for carrying around like your school supplies and things like that for your kids. So one of our customers, I know she actually uses the travel bag for, she like loves like pens and pencils and things like that, and she keeps them in her drawer at her desk at work. So she uses our travel bag, our deluxe travel bag, to store all of her, her pens and stuff, because she says her coworkers always steal her pens. So she keeps them in the deluxe travel kit bag from Naturalicious. If you have a child, you can actually take that same travel bag and store their pencils and their pens and all their school supplies in the same bag. It's a really cute travel bag. You get it free if you get the deluxe travel kit. But, scoot back, Kaden. But, what are you doing? Stop. If you buy the deluxe travel kit, you get the bag for free. So that's another really cool one. What's next?
What? Cafe?
Come here.
Latte cafe.
So,
Right here.
oh, that's something else. Yeah, we already talked about the body butter. We already talked about the braids. So yeah, those are my back to school hair hacks. So that is, again, information that you can use. Stop. Information you can use to keep your babies in check with their hair and their skin during the school year. Again, back to school started, at least for Michigan, it started last month. I know for some of you it started in August, but beyond school, but beyond back to school time, you still need to make sure that your kids are on point even after August or September. So here we are in October talking about back to school hair hacks. But again, this is going to be relevant for you even if you are not a back to schooler. If you are just someone who is working, living life or whatever, you still need to make sure that your days are smooth and they go really, really well and easily. All right. I'm going to answer some questions for you because we're going to be done pretty early tonight. Stop. And I want to make sure that I get anything answered that I may have missed. Let's see. Stop. I don't really see a whole lot of questions. So maybe we don't have too many. How have you guys been doing? I've missed you guys so much. Those of you who entered the Ultimate Claymate Contest, oh my gosh. I have had all the waterworks in the world watching those videos, and we are having the hardest time. We narrowed it down a little bit today, but we still haven't picked all three. So we are having the hardest time narrowing it down. And it's just, you guys really just touched my heart. I knew you all loved Naturalicious. Didn't know how much it had changed so many of your lives. How much, we've had people enter who said that they had, autoimmune diseases and their edges were coming out, and they used the Spanish almond regrowth oil, and it gave them the confidence to be able to go out as it started to, as their hair started to grow back, which is completely life transforming and life changing. Like, that was crazy. We had other people enter who said that, being in the Naturalicious Nation has given them a sisterhood. And we had so many of you guys show us your stashes. Like, some of y'all have like 40 unused jars and bottles of Naturalicious. It's nuts how much you guys have. Some of you showed up on camera with your Naturalicious t-shirts. Some people even sang songs. Like, we had some people who entered and was singing, like making up their own songs. It was so cool and just like amazing to me, because this is what I wake up for every day, is just like help transform lives, give you just more confidence. That's really what we are selling. We're selling bottled confidence. Because so many people complain about hating their hair, hating how they look. And I just know that if you have the tools and the products and the education and the knowledge, that you actually love your hair, because you are the only person, one of the only people on the planet that get the benefit and the luxury and the good luck and good fortune of having both short hair one day and long hair in the same day with no weave and no haircut. Like, shrinkage just is magical. It's crazy. Like, it's literally black girl magic. And if you had the right tools and education, you would love your hair. And so that's really what I find myself to be here for, is to give you that and give you that same confidence that I felt the very first time that I used products that changed my life and made me feel totally different. So it's been just incredible watching the videos. And so the whole staff has been watching them, and we're trying to make a unanimous decision. But it's been really, really tough, to be honest. Like, you know how you always hear people say, oh, it was so hard, we couldn't make a decision, it was so hard. Like, I never really believed when people would say stuff like that, but it really is hard. It's so hard. Because you really want everybody to win, and we can't fly everybody in. So we have to make some decisions, but it's nuts. So give us a couple more days. I'm out of the office tomorrow because, like I said, my mom is having surgery. So,
we're staying until Sunday.
Yeah, we're staying until Sunday.
I mean, Monday.
No, we're coming back Sunday night.
Oh.
So we'll be back Monday. So I will be out of the office. So we're going to try and make the decision by Monday because we have to book flights for those who win. So we're going to try to get it done. So be patient with us, you guys. And we got so many entries, like lots, like almost over 100. So yeah. And all the videos are like 5 minutes long. So if you can imagine how much time we're taking to watch every single video, it's crazy. Thank you, Erica. I appreciate that. I thought I saw a question about the gel. Did I see one? Judy says, will you take Naturalicious to New York City? I would love somebody to do a wash and go on my 4C hair because it never works when I do. Will we take it to New York City? So we're sold in stores in New York City. Do you mean will we physically come? Like the team will we physically come? Is that what you mean, Judy? I cannot tell you guys this yet because we're still formulating the idea, but we have something really dope coming in January. And we can't execute it before January because we got Black Friday and Christmas and 12 days of Christmas. We got to get y'all gallons because I know if we don't get your gallons, y'all gonna crucify me. So we trying to make sure we get all the gallons, get those done, get those larger step 2s y'all been wanting. We working on those. I'm so excited for Black Friday and what we have planned for you guys. I am like really, really like, I can't wait to drop it. It's gonna be so dope. But yes, will we come to New York City? I don't know. We actually have been talking about like kind of like doing a tour, Judy. So we might.
Like a world trip. Like a world trip.
Kind of, but like in the United States.
Like how McDonald's like new burgers. Like McDonald's has like around the world. Like they have.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Kind of like that. Kind of, sort of. But yeah, so we've been talking about doing kind of like a tour. So we'll see. And if we did, it'll probably be next spring because it's kind of, the winter is a little crazy. You never know what's going to happen in the wintertime. But it'll probably be next spring, maybe next summer. We'll have to see, Judy. But that's a great question. Shoot, it was something I was going to tell you guys. I don't remember what I was going to say. But Black Friday's going to be freaking insane. It's going to be... Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about it. And then I know you guys want the larger step 2s, so we're working on those. We might have a larger step 3 coming. Let me know if you guys want the larger step 3. So right now the largest size it comes in is a 4 ounce. We're looking at having it available in an 8 ounce. So let me know if y'all want that. Let's see. I saw somebody say something. Alice said, non-scented step 2, how is that coming? So, I can't remember who it was who asked. I think it was Stacy. Maybe it was Stephanie. A little while ago asked about an unscented products. And she produced a poll in the Naturalicious Nation. And like 70% of people said they weren't interested in a... 70 or 75% of people said they weren't interested in a unscented version. But... we are also working on a kids line, as I've told you guys. So the kids line will more than likely be unscented. So, like we won't have one for adults per se, because the majority of our customers don't seem to want an unscented version, but the kids version will be unscented. So more than likely. So theoretically, Alice, you could get the kids version, which would probably be unscented. But again, we're still kind of trying to work on it and figure it all out. Okay, well, I saw somebody ask something about... Melissa said, how big on step 2 if 8 ounce for step 3? So the step 2 is already at 8 ounces. So for, we've been trying to figure out for Black Friday if we're going to do 16 ounces or 32 ounces. So, but that's going to be a limited time thing. We aren't going to be able to keep that on the website forever. It'll be just like those are the salon sizes. So just like the gallon, which is available for, a limited amount of time twice a year, it's going to be the same thing for the larger step 2. So if you guys want those larger step 2s, you better save your glam points, girl, and make sure that you stock them up so you can use them for Black Friday or 12 days of Christmas. Okay. But one way or the other, it will be either 16 ounces or 32 ounces for the end of the year for step 2. So I know y'all been wanting it, and and we're going to we try to deliver. But Kia says 32 ounces. See, this is the thing y'all don't understand. Y'all understand how long it takes to make step 2? It takes a long time to make step 2 and to package it. It's probably like the product that takes us the longest because we make everything in house. So we're going to try to do the 32 ounces. We're going to try. At minimum, it'll be 16. But we are going to try to do 32 for sure. That's what we're going to try to do because I know y'all want it. It, again, at the very least, it's only for a limited amount of time. So we will probably be able to do that for you. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. All right. I think that's it. So this has been a pretty quick RHR tonight. We'll be back next week. You know what? I really want to know what you guys want to know about because I feel like I've covered literally everything in the 2 years I've been doing Real Revelations. So what do you guys want to know? Some of the things that I have talked about before, you guys, some people who are newer to the nation have asked again, and I've redone some of those, which I'm always happy to talk about them again. But I'm going to post something in the group, in the Naturalicious Nation, because I would love to know what topics you're interested in. Because again, some of these things can be revisited. And some of them, you know, it's always good to just hear this stuff over and over because you're always bombarded and always inundated with crazy information from the interwebs that be just telling y'all stuff that's not true and things like that. So that's why I do RHR. So again, if anything needs to be revisited or reiterated, I'm happy to redo it. But I need to know what you want to know because in my mind, I'm like, I've covered literally everything. Like y'all know when somebody asks a question, if I see it before one of y'all see it, I just go to YouTube and I grab the link and I drop it because I've already covered it. So whatever you want to know, let me know so I can make sure that I'm giving you the information that you need. And by the way, you may want to set just keeping your mind on Tuesdays starting in like January-ish, sometime in January, you may want to be joining me again because there's something coming in January on Tuesdays. I'm just saying. I'm not telling you nothing else, but I'm just saying it may be to your advantage to think about joining me in the evenings on Tuesdays. We'll still have RHR on Thursdays, but on Tuesdays as well, starting around January. So, let's see. Yes, Carolyn, you get glam points in a number of ways. One, the main way that most people get glam points is by purchasing on Naturalicious. So for every $1 you spend on Naturalicious.net, you get a glam point. So $1 point for every $1 spent. You also get glam points for other things like creating an account. I think you get like maybe 100 glam points, I think, just for creating an account. You also get glam points for sharing us on Facebook. You get glam points for following us on Instagram. You get glam points for when you refer a friend to us. So you can get glam points in other ways as well. But the way that you can continuously get glam points is by purchasing on our website, and you get 1 point for every $1 spent. Now, one way that some of the Claymates get tons of points is by being a subscriber. So that way they get their products on autopilot. They don't have to think about it. They're never out of their favorite shampoo or favorite conditioner or favorite body butter or what have you. They get whatever products they want on auto ship. And every time that they purchase, they also get glam points. So that's another way that some people have built up. Like, there's people in there with like 40,000 glam points. It's crazy. Like they've gotten a lot of glam points, and every glam point amount that you get qualifies you to be able to spend that, and basically you're saving money. So some people are basically almost like spending half the money. They're like saving 50% because they're basically racking up so many glam points that they're not having to spend a whole lot on products. They can just buy them with glam points. So that's another really good way. Vakia says, I'm here for January. Can't wait. A big birthday for me. Yes, Capricorn season. You're a Capricorn. Yes, you're a January baby. Yes, January, Capricorn. All right. Let's see. Did I get anybody else? Please remind us in December. Oh, absolutely, Judy. I will absolutely remind you in December. Yes, Eva, dope deals as well. Sometimes we'll do dope deals where every blue moon we'll do a dope deal where you'll get double points. So dope deals are generally happening during Real High Revelations during this time, and they're usually available until I leave and go offline. So if I start at 8:30, sometimes RHR is 30 minutes, sometimes it's an hour and a half. You never really know. But the dope deal is available while I'm live, usually. Sometimes it will extend to midnight. And at those times, every now and then I'll do double glam points. So for every $1 you spend, you'll get 2 glam points for every $1, which helps you rack up even more points even faster. So speaking of glam points, another really cool thing that we have happening is we are revamping pretty soon our rewards program. So we're still going to have glam points, but it will be even better where you guys are going to get double points if you are at a certain level. So
you only get 2?
You know, right now they get 1 point for every $1 they spend, but they can get 2 points for every time you order, not just during dope deals. So if you are someone who is a like one of our ride or dies, like you are down for the cause, you are like pretty much buying only Naturalicious for the most part, and you all know who you are. If you are like, if you done, you know, been with us for a while, you're OG, you know who you are. Those
That's
folks,
me.
yes, him too. Those folks will then become, we'll have different tiers. So you'll have a different tier, different like kind of level, and you get different perks when you're at that tier. So, and anyone can get there. You just have to get enough points to get there. So once you get there, you're there for life. You don't get kicked out. It's not like one of those things where like, oh, you have to spend so much every year. Once you're there, you're there. And at that point, you get double glam points. You'll be invited on certain types of trips that we're going to have. I'm super excited about those. So many things coming down the pipeline, you guys. You do not want to miss out. 2020 is going to be absolutely nuts. So I have to go. We have to pack our bags and go to sleep because Grandma has surgery in the morning and we have to be there at 6:30 in the morning. That means we got to leave here by 3:30 in the morning. So we are going to go to sleep, and I hope you guys have a blessed evening. I'll talk to you soon. Make sure you pick up a Gala Glam tee, which again you can find. Stop! Don't do that. You can find on the website. Just go to the website. Type in Gala, Gala, and you will find, or Glam, either one. You can even type in Glam, Glam, and it will pop up, and you'll be able to get a tee. Remember, we're already sold out of the white 2X, 3X shirts. When I looked before, we only had one large or one XL white or black left. You know what I mean? So if y'all want it, you better get it because it's going to be gone soon. So, love you guys. Thank you, Eva. They said you're getting so big and handsome.
I'm not really that big.
You're big. You're tall. You're big. When they met you were like 3.
Are you calling me fat?
No, not fat. Just big. They said you're handsome. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Anyway, you guys have a great night. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.
Bye.